Super Spears Brothers!
So last time I experimented with explosives and I found space. So this game is still in beta right now. So they're adding new stuff. They recently added a new game plus mode, I think today as of this recording. And so it's all brand new and shiny. But the main reason I like it, honestly, is because of this sort of the way it melds the atmosphere and just the fact that the game feels good. It has the Shadow was it. If anyone knows there has played Dishonored, it has some of the same mechanics in there, which works really nice because Dishonored did like 3D movement really well. That was the one thing it really did. Like I want to find a way I can describe this. I can't find a ledge. It's good. Okay, so like if you jump, you can jump like that. But if you hold down the button, you climb up onto.
I'm so angry.
Calm down, Blake. And so you
calmed down.
you jump down and you jump up and you can climb onto things.
Jump up and get down!
So this game doesn't have that thing where you're like, okay, I'm this tall. Why can't I grab the ledge? Why can't I grab the ledge? Why can't I grab the ledge? Because in this game, you grab the ledge. Oh, it's very nice.
It's got ledge grabbing.
It's got ledge grabbing, which is something that I've never understood why games haven't had for the longest time.
You know, I know why, because I've tried to put it in games before that I've made.
Mm-hmm.
It's just hard to, like, just get the physics of it right.
I guess.
It's complex. And plus, it's harder to figure out what the edges for, like, a player. Like, if you want to create a challenge, you can be...
Yeah, that's the main thing, is because it requires, especially in a more open game, it would require more, like, invisible walls and stuff.
Yeah. But because this game's randomized, it really doesn't matter.
No.
Is it randomized?
It is randomized.
Okay.
It does. It's the same thing that Spelunky does. What has? Oh, I don't have a knife. I thought I had a knife. What has like reoccurring bits? That sort of chunks that sort of reoccur.
So it's randomized. I recognize some of these sections. So it seems like they're like maybe like randomized like chunks.
Yeah. See each of the little squares and the 4x4 little box.
Yeah. Point at the screen. Everyone's gonna get it that way.
Yeah. Well, it's where the arrow is. You can edit in a hand or something, Blake. I mean, Terry. We need a list of the names we haven't used so I don't feel... Woohoo! Woohoo!
Here's my impression of Terry Gilliam.
And anyway, I've just made this new movie, and it's really interesting.
It's about what being a child... sorry, I was going to make a tired
Hollywood
reference.
has ruined cinema.
Anyway,
I see you, little crawler bug. I'll get you. I'll get you! So you get this one, and then you're going to sneak up on me and bite me or something. Oh, yeah, there you go. Also, I really like just the sound effects and stuff, just because you can hear the enemies in the distance and then slowly getting closer, and you're like, oh god, I got, and then you just stab them. But until that moment where you just stab them, it's great.
Yeah, I'd like to see the next world, actually.
Yeah, I haven't actually tried it yet. I haven't gotten there.
The next world is completely different. It's just like a guy's basement, and there's
It is
like,
just Doom.
It is just Doom. The next world is entirely just Doom, and you walk in. Whoa! You're being stabbed by a wizard.
So
you are being stabbed by a wizard. That's going to be my new text game.
Yeah.
In my text adventure game, it's just going to say you are being stabbed by a wizard.
Yeah, I got my jumper. Because this is my favorite because it allows you to go BAM!
So okay, you are being stabbed by a wizard.
Yes.
So there are exits to the west, east, and north. Go ahead.
I returned the favor and he shot a laser and killed.
What is a favor? I do not parse favor.
Hey. Hey.
That's obviously the designer's voice.
I know, I love it. Hey. Okay, fine, open the door.
Luckily, there's a choke point there.
I choked them with
my
knife.
You shot him right in the eye.
Yeah.
You're an amazing marksman.
Oh, hey, I got spring boots. I got speed boots. I can run fast now.
You got so much better stuff by doing this again.
Yeah.
This is a much better walkthrough. What a waste of time that previous walkthrough
Seriously.
was. Dynamity. Okay. So there is a so wizard is stabbing you. What do you do?
I plead for mercy.
Do not understand plead.
I stab him.
Do not understand stab.
I die.
Do not understand die.
I princess die.
The correct answer was go west.
Oh.
Go west. That is where we'll be. Go west.
Should I kill him?
Out in the open sea. Go west. That's what we're gonna do. Go
There's nothing
west.
odd about what I'm doing, mister.
You know what?
Keep calm. Keep your mouth shut.
Wait, go back there.
I said keep your mouth shut. Keep your mouth shut.
I'm a fishman. My mouth naturally hangs open in this awkward format. Oh, clipping. This game is the worst. I'm in your head. You know what? The best way to defeat these shopkeepers, get in their head. There you go. There you go. Now you can outthink him.
This is really weird French kissing.
I can hear your brain as we're kissing. Your brain is very excited by this.
No, I shouldn't kill him. I shouldn't kill him. I know.
Yo, kill him like Krillin. Anyway, I can't remember anything.
Shelly Long.
Shelly Long. Okay, sure. We'll get back to that old chestnut nobody cares about. Anyway, Shelly Long didn't like Kelsey Grammer, and then the Bob was not supposed to be the villain. He was just actually a janitor. He was really not important at all to the show. Well, I mean, I guess it was pretty important, because without the janitor, the show would have been really messy.
Set designers would have got pissed.
That's right.
Nasty.
You know what? He was the most important person on the show. All the actors were inconsequential.
Well, actually, he did end up being the most important person on the show.
Well, that's what's interesting about it, is he became... So, obviously, they had no idea who the main villain was going to be, or he was supposed to be all psychological or whatever else.
Yeah, it was David Lynchy.
But they hadn't necessarily designed it. Lost. Linus... What's his name?
Ben.
Ben.
Is it Ben? I don't know. I never watched past season 2, so I don't know.
Anyway, he wasn't supposed to be a villain either. He was actually just supposed to be another weird... what's that?
It's an eyeball shooting at me. Oh, don't worry. It's just a giant floating eyeball shooting lasers at me. I'm fine. Gangsta! Gangsta! What? Gangsta! Gangsta! What?
You know, and that brings me back to the last time you did... Gangsta! Gangsta! Rap!
Gangsta! Gangsta rap. It's ninja rap.
I know, but gangster rap is quite different.
Yeah.
Gangster rap's like, yo, we've been in the hood. We're making so much money, and it's really good.
If Michael Jackson was born 20 years later, life would have been much different for everyone.
Yeah. For example, nobody would have hats.
Yeah. Or people would be wearing two
I'm going to create a combination hat and pants called the Hants. Oh, that's a lovely pair of hats you have.
Yeah, I like wearing them, so then I have my hats on. Because... That was a huge waste of bullets. Why are you? Oh!
You keep hitting him right in the eye. It's really impressive. You didn't get the joke the first time. I had to jump it in that time.
No, I did. I just didn't say anything.
Anyway, he wasn't supposed to be a big villain in Lost. He was supposed to be like a kind of like another quirky, weird character to add tension to the show, because the show was being made up as they went along.
Despite everything they said.
Despite everything they said. But as it turns out, just about every show, so we have Frasier, 3-episode villain. Nobody's supposed to like him because he's educated and stuff. People liked his performance, Kelsey's performance. He got his own spin-off show. He was the longest-running continuous character ever. And especially if you include Sideshow Bob, who's the same character.
Except a clown. And maniacal.
So far, I see no differences. And then you have Bob, who's the main villain of a show. The main villain. The only real villain, really. No, that's not true. But the main...
Well, the only straightforward, this guy is just evil.
There's a couple. No, pretty much everyone is pretty much straight up evil in that show. Even the guy who likes pie could be considered evil by some. Anyway,
Oh, there's the exit.
Oh, well, you don't want to go through the exit until you've opened the book, man.
I haven't gotten to the book yet.
Oh, well, that's why I didn't want you to exit.
I don't think.
There was a circular logic and reasoning there. Anyway, so here's what I've learned about TV.
Oops.
Every show, and if you're making... This is what I've learned. If you're making your own web series, okay, your own TV web-type web series, like, I don't know, some sort of web series about characters you've come up with, and you come up with an overly elaborate plot, and it doesn't seem to fit in with how the show is developing based on the actors and, say, the writers that you've brought on to bring it in, and they're bringing maybe a slightly different tone with it.
Like?
The best shows are able to go beyond their original idea to go with what's working best.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying that what's interesting about TV is they do that. They actually... You think that everything's planned out, but they are actually always just changing the show as they went along. Like, Captain Picard was not going to be one of the main characters of the show. He was the captain, but it was going to be more like a Will Riker type show.
Yeah.
Until they realized, oh fuck, this British guy can act.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think so based on his... He walks on set and the first thing he says is,
Alright, crew, it's time that we are going into the rink! Because as we, as actors, stand before this moment in time, we remember that every one of us, including you, my friend, including you, must remember this one fact. You must travel forth into space and time.
Will Wheaton, calm down. You're just playing the kid.
Spout's a nice wheat.
It is a nice wheat.
Did you mix it up as it goes along?
Yeah, and a lot of shows do, like Breaking Bad it's as this recording is ending tomorrow.
Over.